And welcome back. Last night at Hakone Grand Prix Circuit, we were in the last few minutes of practice, and we were driving the Corvette TA, and I got to telling a story about driving a 2019 Corvette Stingray for the deserts from Las Vegas to California and back. And someone told me it was a good story, so I hope you enjoyed it as well. Please take a few minutes to listen to the story, and like, comment, and subscribe if you think it was worth your time. Let's check it out.
We have 4.5 minutes left. I think that's the generation. Looking at the details, yeah. My wife and I on our honeymoon I used Turo when we were out in Vegas and rented a 2019 Corvette Stingray with a 7-speed manual. It was actually only about $1,000. We had it for 6 days, like 6 nights or something like that. Unlimited miles. We proceeded to drive from Las Vegas down through Southern California over to Los Angeles as by way of Palm Desert, Palm Springs area. Drove over the Hoover Dam in the Corvette. That was very cool, little Americana trip. So then we made our way to LA. I had it valet parked when we went to Universal Studios. I wasn't going to let it be parked among the jungle. It was a jet black pop top, hard target top there, which we took off quite a bit. This was mid-October, late October, LA, gorgeous. And then proceeded to take the Corvette from LA, did the entire Pacific Coast Highway up to San Francisco. Drove it over the Golden Gate Bridge, and then took the inland highway, I forget what number, back south, until we got over towards Sequoia National Forest, went up the mountain roads there, drove it up through the Sequoias, get some pictures driving through the tunnel of the Sequoias, and driving around the big tall guys there. From there, we went back to LA, that's when we actually did our Universal Studios trip. Drove the Hollywood Hills, saw some McLarens and Ferraris and stuff come bombing by. I was respectful, it was not my car. So where were we? We are now basically back to LA. From there, we knew we had a few days left and we had to get back to Vegas to return the car, but we took the desert highway out through Barstow, just like Johnny Depp and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. The bats weren't there though, because we were driving through backcountry. But then from there, back to Vegas, returned the Corvette, flew home. It was 2,400 miles we ended up putting on his car, so a full oil change. Like I said, I was respectful. We got one video of us out in the desert somewhere. Give it a good romp, easy shifts, right up to 100. It's not my car. I know they got chips and they can track all that stuff, so it was so nice to drive though. Just sounded good in the morning if you weren't careful. Breathe on the gas in third gear in those wide whatever they were, 315s. Just start slipping. Traction control, it was just, and then it had the paddle shifts, even though it was a manual. Paddle shifts so you could turn on the downshift hover. So as you go to grab a gear, it gave you the little downshift blip, which was really kind of cool. Yeah, amazing trip. Hey, that 4 minutes went by very quickly telling a story about the second half of the honeymoon. First half, we actually just used a regular rental car that we got through Hertz, which was, matter of fact, the same price as the Corvette was that we got through Turo, private rental. The reason why the Chevy that we rented through Hertz was so expensive was because we did it one way. We picked up in Denver where we flew in, Estes Park, Rocky Mountain Highway, boom, 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 through the Eisenhower Tunnel, out to Grand Canyon and down. We are full. No, I want to go full fuel. I don't want to deal with it. Rocky Mountain Highway, then down, and then all the way down to Roswell, New Mexico. We did an Albuquerque, New Mexico tour to check out all of the Breaking Bad sites. I got pictures in front of the Breaking Bad house. I went through Walter White's car wash. Then we made it up through the Grand Canyon, or down through the Grand Canyon. We were all over. And then eventually over to Las Vegas, where we finally picked up the Corvette for the second half ice. I'm right near the back, 17 of 19. That'll be very easy to let people go by me, and I will officially start in the back of the pack and see where this race takes us.
Well, that was the story of our first trip out west. Amazing time. And if you stay tuned, I'm going to put a link in here. You should be able to find the video of this race coming up, where we do start 17 of 19th. I hold back to get to officially last place, and then we start racing. And we make it up to single digits. I won't tell you where, but it's better than 7th place, I believe, if I remember correctly. So please check out that video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for stopping by.